What's up guys, Raggy here, and I thought for my next playthrough I'd bring you one of my favourite games from a couple of years ago. I did complete Tomb Raider when it released in 2013 and then again a few months later on hard, but I just had that urge to go back and play through it again. I mean, it was such a gripping story that I really did enjoy. So I will be playing it on hard, so let's get started as we witness Lara's origin story.
A famous explorer once said that the extraordinary is in what we do, not who we are. I'd finally set out to make my mark, to find adventure. But instead, adventure found me. In our darkest moments, when life flashes before us, we find something that keeps us going. Something that pushes us.
This would happen.
Come on, Doctor!
Where the
Help us out here!
No sign of Dr. Lara.
Jonah! I'm here! Help! Jonah! Reyes! Help! Got to get down.
Safe to say Lara ain't having the best of days.
I can't die like this. This is gonna hurt.
Next time.
Oh no! Oh God. No, no, no.
It just keeps getting better and better.
What is this place? A torch.
Open sesame. Can hear voices through there.
No, we must have heard. Oh, damn it.
This is going to be louder. I do not like the look of this.
That was close. Oh shit, that was close. Just keep moving. Need to find a way out. More fire. Thank God. What kind of contraption is this?
Yeah, I remember this. So we need to get those barrels, etc. onto that, and now we need to offset the weight and drop them in. See if everything doesn't cave in on top of me. Now, time for ignition. Should sort the barrels out.
I've got to get out of here.
Move faster, Lara, come on! Nearly there, come on. Way too many close calls for one day. There's certainly more than one boat. There are plenty.
The lifeboat. Where are they? They must have gone inland. Okay, take it slow.
It's not gonna make it easier.
Oh God. Okay.
Christ, that was more nerve-wracking than the whole cave. Shimmy round.
Come on! Come on! Sam's pack.
At least we found something.
Sam! They must have come this way. Sam? Roth? Can anyone hear me? I've got to find them.
No more supplies there I can pick up.
Okay.
Ow. Damn game making me think I made that jump.
Is anyone listening? Please respond. Here's the soon-to-be world-famous archaeologist, Lara Croft, in her native habitat. She's on the hunt for the lost kingdom of Yamatai, home to the fabulous Himiko, mythical Sun Queen, and ancestor of yours truly.
Sam, is it serious?
Oh, sweetie, I know. I'm just trying to lighten the mood here. Everyone's so on edge. What are you so worried about?
I'm close to something. I'm sure of it. I just don't know if the others will listen. Or even if they should.
Lara, you know this stuff better than anyone. Seriously, I'm not just saying this to make you feel better. I trust you, Roth trusts you. You got this. Now let's take a break, okay?
Okay. And Sam, thanks.
She's not always this serious, you know?
Come on, tackle it!
No, it's your chance!
How can you suggest I'm not serious about this expedition, Lara? It's not just Sam's family funding us. I put my savings on the line, too.
We've all got some kind of stake in this. The funding won't last forever, Whitman.
That's precisely why we should push east, not west.
No one believes Yamatai is that far east. The books simply don't support it.
Well, whoever wrote those books never found Yamatai.
I've talked to Roth about this. There's no point in following in other people's footsteps, Dr. Whitman.
I refuse to bet my reputation on your hunch. I'm the lead archaeologist here.
And when were you last in the field without a TV crew behind you?
Got 30 years experience, 2 PhDs, 1 in East Asian history, so why don't you just stick to boats, Mr. Grimm?
Ship, Dr. Whitman. It's a ship. You don't need a PhD to know
Look,
that.
going east will take us directly into the Dragon's Triangle. That's where we need to go.
Lara, my little bird. I'd follow you almost anywhere, but that place has a bad energy.
Bad storms, more like. Makes the Bermuda Triangle look like Disney World. Sign me up.
The stories about Queen Himiko say she could summon storms. Myths are usually based on some version of the truth. What if Yamatai was somewhere in the triangle itself?
Well, look, this is the satellite imagery from inside the Dragon's Triangle.
That doesn't look good.
If it's wet, I can sail on it.
Oh, don't tell me you're seriously
Reyes is right. We don't have the funds to piss about. It's now or never. Lara's offering fresh ideas and a plan. I'm the captain here. It's my decision. We're going into the Dragon's Triangle.
Why am I even here?
I can't just sit here. I've got to find something to eat.
Follow the deer.
Oh, God. What's going on here? Wait. I can use that bow.
Don't mind if I do.
I can do this. Let's see if this thing still works. Just remember Roth's training.
You can have the best form and technique in the world, but it won't mean a thing if you can't focus. The key to using any weapon is focus.
So hungry. I need to find something to eat. Some kind of container. Who left these behind?
As you can see, treasures and that are all stashed around wherever we go, and that's one of 5 of the GPS caches. There's plenty more of those to find, but there's not just caches as well, there are relics etc. all dotted around. There is my deer.
Sorry. Back to camp.
All right, Lara. You won't always have some fancy gadget to tell you where you are. If you can learn to read the land and the stars, you'll always be able to find your way home.
Now, if I can remember rightly, there are sort of little neck beads and relics that are hanging in some of the trees around here. If you shoot them off, I think that's... no, that's not one there. There it is. If you complete all these, you get, let's say, a big experience boost. So there are 10 totems. Great shot that was, wasn't it? Nah, you've got to love the bow. It's my favourite weapon in the game. I mean, I've just been playing Far Cry 3 and it's my favourite weapon in that game as well, so whatever game you can use a bow in, that's probably going to be my favourite weapon. Full on ammunition. And just round here is probably one of the final spots I haven't checked. Like I say, I always like to check for all the relics and make sure I try and collect as much as I can. Nothing in this proximity. GPS cache.
Some kind of coordinates. Did someone want these to be found?
As with all games, check under the waterfalls because there's a relic there. Well, GPS cache in this case. It looks like we've got something over here. As we do. Ah, damn it. That's salvage. I'd have been able to get some salvage stuff from that, but I missed the required gear to actually get it. See, there are reasons to actually revisit areas of the game as well. Like you can see just there, you get a special arrow later on, a rope arrow, so you can attach and actually get to places which at the moment I do not have access to. And that's the same for every area in the game. So you're going to come across areas that you can't get to without the correct equipment. Survival instincts. Thank you for that prompt, otherwise I might have missed that one. Nothing under that waterfall, sadly. Must admit, this is probably the first Tomb Raider game that I'm at least adequate at. I mean, I was absolutely woeful at the original Tomb Raiders. I just could not get to grips with some of the puzzles. I mean, I was young at the time, but I cannot remember what level it is on the first Tomb Raider. I just couldn't get past this. I think it was the first underwater section where there was a lever which I had to pull. Couldn't find it. So I swear I looked everywhere, but my mates, done straight away. Like I say, no problem at all. So at least touch wood, I haven't had that problem with this Tomb Raider just quite yet. Don't need to survive this at the moment. I'm quite tempted to get that because I will get the salvaging things soon. Arrow retrieval, most definite.
This is Conrad Roth, captain of the Endurance. We are shipwrecked on an island inside the Dragon's Triangle.
Roth!
Lara!
You're alive!
Easy, easy. Are you okay? What happened?
I remember the beach. Then it went black and I woke up in a cave. There was this crazy man, Roth, and a dead body.
Oh, God. Where are you now, Lara? Are you safe?
It was so horrible. It's all my fault. This is all my fault.
Lara, listen to me. I sent an SOS from the Endurance before I abandoned her. Hopefully someone caught it. I've spoken to the others. We're regrouping at my location.
Please come and get me.
I have to stay here. You can do this, Lara. Remember when we climbed Snowden? You said the key was knowing that all you've got to do is just keep moving. Remember everything I've taught you, Lara. You're ready for this. And keep your radio on.
Okay.
With that, I think I'll wrap up part 1. I mean, as you probably noticed, the game itself is very heavy on the cutscenes, more so in the beginning, but I think that just makes the game even more gripping for me. So I hope you enjoyed this first video of my Tomb Raider series, and I hope to see you on the next one.